Journey. So hey guys, it's drusilla and I'm back again with another YouTube video. In this video I'm going to be doing a middle school life hacks video because recently I graduated from middle school, so I feel like I have the knowledge to get you to graduate middle school with flying colors. All right, good grades, good behavior, everything on point. I have to deal with this, and I know it's ugly, so just don't talk to me. I have an iPhone. I'm all set. He's just not. But before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. It's already there. It's been there for like the whole video already. Just do it, Just wanted to remind you that it's there, so you can go do that if you're new to my channel. And also put on that bell for notifications when I post so that you'll be the first to like or comment. Because remember, if you're the first to like or comment, you get a shout out in the next video. So I think you should do that. The shout out from last week's video is boom. Without further ado, let's just get into this video, alright? So number one, this is like the most important one on my list, is to do your homework. Let me just explain to you how middle school works in my county and everything. So basically in my county, middle school is 7th and 8th grade. I got accepted into a program in 5th grade to go to middle school in 6th grade. That's what I did. I went to middle school in 6th grade. That's pretty good like in the academic type of thing, but like for social, it's not, because people don't like you like when you're smart, like you're in the smart academy. But like I kind of got out of that like box that they put us in, because I'm cool, so people know that like you can still be smart but still be lit, like who would have thought? I know, right? When I first got into the program that I got accepted into, I never did my homework, and that's the first one. Do your homework. I never did my homework when I first entered, and I really regret that, because I had A's and B's, which is also really great. Like that's great grades. I could have had A's if I did my homework. Like I could have had A's in every class straight, but I didn't do my homework in the beginning. It's the first year, we just come in, we're new kids, we're smaller than everybody else in the school. They cut us some slack because we're 6th graders in a 7th and 8th grade dominant school, But I could have had better grades, and I'm really mad at myself, but that's why I want to help you guys. So do your homework. I don't care if you have to persevere and like do it at 3 a.m. You just need to do your homework, because I would always be like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, oh, I'm gonna do it on the bus, oh, I'm gonna do it first period, oh, I'm gonna do it at lunch. Like I'm not gonna do it at all. So I need to stop procrastinating. You need to stop procrastinating and do your homework. Like stop procrastinating is something that like really held me back in all of middle school, is just procrastinating, but I really got better at that in 8th grade. Really wish I would have done that in 6th grade. So just make sure to do your homework and don't procrastinate. Second is to pay attention in class. So in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I was always like the goofball. Like I always make jokes. Me personally, I'm not really a serious person. Like I'm very funny. I'm very like, that kind of thing, which can hold me back in class. I talk too much. Conduct grades are not always like A's or maybe B's or B minuses, stuff like that. But I still do my work. Like I do my work in every class. But I'm so goofball. I talk a lot and all that kind of stuff. So I never really paid attention in classes. Like I didn't really pay attention in history. I didn't really pay attention in like science. But I regret that, because I could have such better grades. If I would have paid attention in class and studied and all this stuff, then I would have better grades. So just make sure to pay attention in class. The next one is to stay organized. It's very important to stay organized in school. There's always this one guy in my class, and he would always have like a binder full of messy, like his binder was so messy. His stuff was always pouring out. He would always lose his folders and stuff. And if you go to my 8th West my school, you know who I'm talking about. And like that's kind of shameful. Like I'm sorry. Don't be that person. Keep your stuff organized. If you need to put something in your locker, go put it in your locker. If you need to put something in your homeroom, go put it in your homeroom. Like just don't procrastinate with that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, stay organized and do not forget your homework at home. Like people always do this. They always forget their homework at home. Like bring it to school. Stay organized. If you need to have a homework folder, have a homework folder. Put all your homework in one folder and you bring it to each class. Have a homework folder for each class, so you can put all the homework for that class in that folder. If that makes any sense. The next one is kind of on the same topic of the stay organized, is to take good notes. In my school 6th grade, it was very important that we all like had like the same type of note taking, which was Cornell notes. And I don't really like those type of notes. I really like bullet notes and like numbered notes, like with like topics on each. I don't know, that's how I like it. But we couldn't do it our way in 6th grade. That was really sad, but I figured out that that's how they want us to do it. We still could have done it a different way if we wanted to, and you did it well. And now that I know that, I was like, I'm really mad, because I could have had some bomb notes, like some really bomb notes. Like if you need to color code your notes, color code your notes. Like if you need to do anything with your notes, do it with your notes. And in the end, it's your notes. You're the one who's studying off of them. It's your notebook. You bought it with your money, so you should, figure out a way to actually like interact with your notebook. Find a way, like, so when you read it or you go over it, like you know what it's talking about. People like to color code their notes, people like to underline stuff, highlight stuff. Just do what would make you be more happy to study. Next is to have a bond with your teachers. As I said at the beginning, I'm a really bubbly person, and especially with my teachers, like we have like a good friendship, that kind of thing going on, because I like really funny, not really funny, but like I kind of like joke with my teachers. My conduct, it might still be me, but like they still love me anyways. Like I will leave a mark on that school. Like I'm already leaving a mark on that school, because like they know me for being that person. I'm not saying like don't behave well and talk a lot, but I'm just saying have a good bond with your teachers. Like they should know you when you leave, and they should know that, oh, you're that person that did this, or the person that did that. Like if you leave a mark on that school, that's how you know you had a good bond with the teachers. Next one is to make a good set of friends, like have a good group of friends. Me personally, I have a great group of friends. LT gang, I made them my friends in 6th grade, and we didn't really name them until 8th grade. These are my best friends in all of my academy, and I've had them ever since 6th grade. Like some people will leave, come back, but those are the major ones. We'd help each other with our stuff. We'd go to each other's houses to do like extra credit homework, for like group projects to get extra credit on Spanish. We'd like bake stuff for Spanish class. Like we do all kinds of stuff. Make sure that you have a good set of friends, because it's always beneficial to you and your friends. Next is to get involved with clubs and other kinds of things like that. I was in math team. I was also in yearbook. I love math personally, so I loved going to math team. Like if you love something and you know they're gonna enjoy it, just do that, because it helps you to get really social and really know your surroundings, all kinds of stuff. Also, get interactive with all kinds of stuff like that. So I took attendance of each morning, like for my hallway, which is 6th, 7th, 8th graders, in my academy, which is like the Smart People Academy, and I took all the attendance up every single morning, which is like kind of like, it's not really a club, but it's like, interactive kind of thing like that. So do that, like do it. And I'm saying like bring attendance up every morning, but like do something that will be really interactive and help you to be more social. Know your study habits. So in my Q&A, I talked about like my studying habits and my studying tips and everything like that, and how I studied and everything. I am a visual learner and also kinesthetic learner, so I like to see what I'm doing, and I also like to be hands-on before I can do it like correctly. So just know what type of learner you are, so that it helps you to study. And yeah. Next is to study for tests. Study for your tests. It's very beneficial to you, and you should definitely study for tests, because I never studied for tests because I thought it was too important. Like I thought that I just like slack, and it would be fine. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. Don't take that chance. Like just study. I don't care if it's the easiest test in the world. Just study for it, because you never know what you forgot. You never know what you're not gonna remember. It's just very important to study, and you might not think that now. Like, oh, like I have a good memory. Like, no, you don't, honey. Get extra materials. So this is not really mandatory for you. You don't have to get extra materials, but in classes that like you're gonna have a lot of notes in, like math or maybe science or ELA, get 2 notebooks or 2 folders, because I always ran out of materials, like notebooks and stuff for math and science, and I never had an extra notebook. So like, I don't know, if you know what type of class you're taking and you know you're gonna have a lot of notes in there, then bring an extra notebook, because it's really gonna be beneficial to you. Next is to be a leader. It's kind of like a segue into something else. So be a leader, because it can really help you to get into programs and stuff like that. So I was a Project 351 ambassador before I left, because now I'm moving to Virginia, so I can't really be an ambassador anymore. But it was a good year, and I would still be going on to be like an AMC or whatever. But now I'm leaving to Virginia, and I'm not in like the Boston district, so I can't do that anymore. But I did that kind of stuff, and it was very beneficial to me. So just be a leader. Like you never know what type of things your teachers will like recognize you for, because being a leader, it can get you into a lot of programs and stuff. So don't be shy. So it's kind of like on that same topic. Like if you're shy, get out of your comfort zone, because it's not gonna help you in high school. It's not gonna help you now. You just have to find a way to get out of the comfort zone, because get out of that like box, because it's just not good. Like you really can't be shy in middle school or high school or anywhere, because it's not gonna help you. Keep your things in your locker. Keep extra things in your locker, if that makes sense. Because I personally don't bring extra things in my locker, so I was always thirsty. Like if I had like a person that like I would ask them for water every day, because I was always thirsty. So put water, like if you have to bring a pack of water in your locker, put a pack of water in your locker, because you're gonna get thirsty. And also maybe an umbrella, maybe a sweater. In winter, sometimes it would get cold, so put a sweater in there. And yeah, like just always have a backup, you know. Next is to stay on top of your grades. In my school, I used to have a online grading program where I could go check all my grades online, have my username and password to sign in, and I could go see all my grades and everything like that. So if you have one of those things, then actually go check them. Like, I would never check them in 6th grade, but I always checked them in 8th grade, and it really helped me too. So I could go to my teacher and be like, oh, can you bring this grade up? Or what can I do to bring this grade up? Or, you know, just talk to them about my grades. So if you have that, then use it to your benefit. Not start drama. And have my own cup of tea with this one. In 6th grade, coming in, I was very worried about being popular, like, because I've always wanted to be popular, like, my whole life. I was like, oh, I need to be one of the popular girls, because, you know, I watched all those high school movies and everything like that, so that kind of held me back. But in the end, they kind of, like, came to me, like, because I got into all these programs and stuff. So don't be worried about being popular. Like, it's not gonna get you anywhere, honey. Like, being popular is not gonna get you anywhere. And don't start drama. So me personally, I wasn't a drama starter, but like drama would just like come to me. Like, I'm like a magnet for drama. And I don't fight. I don't do anything of any of that stuff. So like when I would say I don't want to fight, they'd be like, oh, you're ussy. Like, I'm not ussy. I just don't want to fight. I didn't want to get on my record and be like, oh, she fought. Like, no. And having fights on my record, that's not gonna get me anywhere, honey. I'm sorry you don't think about your future, but I do. So don't start drama. That's all for this video. It was a good video. I think it's gonna help people that are going into middle school or are in middle school but don't know what to do with their lives. So I think this is gonna be a really good video. If you agreed, just go put a like there. Go put a like down there. It's like waiting for you. Like the like button is just like blinking for you. Okay, and comment, subscribe. People always say subscribe in there. You know, YouTubers, they always say subscribe, but like it actually means something. Comment any polite critiques, show some love, or you comment some video suggestions, because I need some of those for my back to school series, which, you know, I just started. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week, tomorrow. Like, I'm all over my schedule. It's kind of great, but yeah, bye guys.